Hello everyone, I'm Susan Finks, the National Trainer for Carole Fabrics, and today we're going to talk a little bit about cordless Roman shades. They are the ultimate in child safety because there are no dangling lift cords. The best fabrics to use on this shade are medium weight fabrics because they operate effectively but they don't get too heavy. Now always remember on these shades, as with most Roman shades, as you're pulling the shade up and down, you will have to dress the folds. That's really important to set that expectation with your customer. Now on the back of this shade, as I mentioned, we have no dangling lift cords to cause a danger to children, but we also have what we call a cordless shroud, which actually encases the pull cords that come up through the shade. That's encased into a shroud, and what that shroud does is it's tacked every 6 inches as it goes down the shade and prevents any kind of a loop being created that could potentially cause a danger to a child or to a pet. This one you're looking at an inside mount shade, so there's no return on it, but if it were an outside mount shade, because it's offered in both, you would have a return that would come on the edge of the shade. This one is an inside mount shade, and on all of our inside mount shades we also pre-drill them and install a grommet, so your installers can very easily install this into the top of the window without disturbing the headrail or the fabric. Installers love that feature. Also on inside mount shades, they come with a 7-inch vanity flap already attached to the back of the shade. This conceals all of the components, so no one walking up to the house is going to see this. So for those shades without the vanity flap, which would be your outside mount shades, you always want to mount those at least 5 inches above the window, because that will of course then conceal this hardware as well. So you want to plan for that if you're doing an outside mount on a cordless shade. You can line this shade with a standard lining, light filtering lining, or you can line it with a blackout lining. But you always want to make sure you set that proper expectation with your customer as well. A blackout lining is only going to room darken the room. So don't let them think that it's going to be a blacked out room. We also offer an upgraded attached valance that you can put over the top of the shade in the same coordinating face fabric. Okay, now I'd like to have Elizabeth come over and let's demonstrate the operation of this shade. All you're going to do is simply take hold of that pull ring at the bottom of the shade and pull it down. And you can stop the shade anywhere in between that you'd like. So you can pull it down, and then just to release it and pull it back up, you just gently pull on the ring and let it go and it'll pop back up. Okay, so now let's pull it down again and let's give it quite a tug. So if your customer pulls it too hard, you can see that ring is now dangling at the bottom of the shade and she can't get it back up because it's locked. So what you need to do, there's a very, very simple fix. This doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. Just twist that headrail and it will reset it. So that is a very, very quick fix. If you get that call from your customer and she says, my ring is dangling below my shade and it won't go up, you'll know exactly what they did. So that gives you a lot of information about cordless shades today. Always remember to enter in your orders on carolenet.com. It will give you all the specifications and pricing so you can quickly create a quote or an order. Or if you have additional questions, you can attend our webinars, call customer service, or contact your territory managers, and they'll be happy to help you. Thank you.